Well, hey, XR there. Once again, playing Rift. I've just been playing this a lot recently. I really quite enjoy it. It's been a while since I've played a proper MMO, although historically I've played a whole lot of them. You know, basically every MMO that's come out I've played to one extent or another, and I've always thought this was a really well put together one. You know, I played it when it first came out and I've been away for it for a while now. It went free to play, so I've come back to it, although I am subscribing again. I'm giving them my $15 a month for the patron benefits because I can afford it and it's worth it, in my opinion. But yeah, still trying to get more people to come on and play with me, so I figured since I was playing anyway, I'd do another video and just see if I could get anyone else interested. You know, I guess if you're not interested in MMOs to begin with, it doesn't really bring anything to the table you'd be super interested in, but from an MMO perspective, it's a really fun game. It's also really pretty, as you can see. I'm now in Scarlet Gorge. I'm level 26, as you can see up here, and I'm in Scarlet Gorge, which is a high 20s level zone. Really awesome looking in the daylight. It's night right now, but you know, even then, it's got this kind of steampunk Old West feel to it. Still playing as my rogue here, Chrysia. And up there is this bridge. Actually, you can go across that. Over here is, on the left, is Stonefield, where I was in the last video. Over on the right is Scarwood Reach, which is actually the zone you go to after this, and I can show you on the map here. So this is where I started. Free March is the first defined zone, and then you go to Stonefield, and here's the bridge, and then I went down into Scarlet Gorge, and later I'll go up into Scarwood Reach, and up in here these are the Defiant early zones. So basically the first two zones for each faction are separate, and then you basically come together in Scarlet Gorge, and then the rest of the arc is for both sides. Although there's actually you can't see it on this map, and I'm pretty sure you actually can't get to a map of it unless you're there, but with the Storm Legion expansion, they introduced 2 new continents, each of which is the size of this original continent, so they basically tripled the size of the world. But those additional 2 continents are level 50 plus only, so it'll be a while before I get there. Although actually I'm making pretty good progress. I mean, as I mentioned in one of the first videos I did, the one I did with Kevin, they've actually sped up the leveling process. They did a similar thing with WoW after it had been out for a while. Where when they keep adding new content to the top, they speed up the process, you know, the time it takes to get to that point, so that people can get to the new content more readily. So, you know, I don't know, I think I've put maybe 20-25 hours into this character since I created her, and that was only like less than a week ago, and she's already almost level 30, so I just need, you know, 25 more levels. It's probably another, you know, probably less than another week if I keep playing at the rate I'll be playing. I'll be ready to go into the new area, where I imagine it will slow down significantly, but that's fine, because at that point it'll be all stuff I've never seen before. Oh, customer support, blah blah blah. Okay, that's just a message from the admin. You know, they just went free to play last week, or you know, the week before this week that just ended, so there's a lot, like, the populations are huge compared to what they had been, I guess, so they're dealing with a lot of that kind of stuff right now. Hasn't really affected me at all. There's been some people reporting problems with lag and everything, but I haven't really had an issue. I'm still playing my rogue, but I've actually completely respect. They actually give you here what's called roles, and you have to unlock them, and they cost some in-game money, but not a whole lot. And basically each role is a saved set of 3 trees, so you can have different configurations basically that you bring out when you want to use them. So theoretically you can use them. I mean, you can even have a tank, a rogue tank in Rift. Actually, this tree right here, Rift Stalker, is the rogue tanking tree. And basically they're avoidance tanks, but the point of the rolls is that you can save, you know, like if you want to have a damage, somebody else fighting those guys, if you want to have a damage tree, a damage roll and a tanking roll if you're a rogue, or, you know, if you're a cleric, a damage roll and a a healing roll, or just 2 separate damage rolls that do damage in different ways, then you can save those configurations and switch between them with relative ease. But anyway, my original roll, if you recall, was I called it Elemental Blade because it's mostly Nightblade, which is the elemental rogue tree that deals a lot with doing fast attacks, damaging with different elements, elemental damage, fire and water. The tree, the respec that I did made me, I think the Shadow Stalker is what the official name of the set is, and they kind of have guides you can pick from. So actually, my original one I was doing on my own, but this one I kind of been following one of their guides, and it's mostly assassin, as you can see, with a little bit in Rift Stalker, and what it is mostly about attacking from stealth, a lot of backstabs, a lot of much more traditional rogue fighting style. Basically, you want to start in stealth, like I am now at for every combat. Normally, every rogue class pretty much has stealth, but usually only lasts 30 seconds. There's actually a skill fairly far here up the assassin tree. I think this is it right here. Yeah, improved stealth. My stealth now lasts until canceled, so unless somebody sees me, I stay stealth forever. I also move much faster in stealth than a non-assassin would. And so I have these abilities here, and you'll see my action bar will automatically change back to my normal one. These are just my abilities I can use from stealth. I've got an Assassinate, which is a from stealth only backstab that does a ton of damage. I've got Exposed Weakness, which makes them take more damage from physical attacks after they've been hit with that. And I have Incapacitate, which is your classic 45-second stun, so I can take additional enemies out of the fight before it starts. Then I've got a bunch of buffs, which I see have actually expired, so I need to reapply those. I got a whole bunch of poisons, but I can only have 2 of them active at a time. So anyway, let me kind of show you how this roll works. I'm going to wait for this guy to wander back a little bit away from those other guys, just to be on the safe side. I'm still fairly fragile being a rogue. I'm not going to be able to tank 3 or 4 guys at once the way a warrior might be able to. Okay, so he's away, so we're going to incapacitate him. Then I'm going to expose weakness. Then I'm going to assassinate. And now I'm out of stealth. I'm going to use my regular abilities, which work pretty much the same way as the other ones did, and build up combo points and then use a big finisher to finish him off. Other noticeable differences, I've got a DOT here, Puncture, and I've got a Confuse and a Stun that I can pop at any time. The stun is only 4 seconds, but I can use it in combat, which can make a huge difference, as you can imagine. I've also got a couple pretty neat Rift Stalker abilities, like this one, which just teleports me 15 meters straight forward. Good for escaping. And I've got a pretty big self-heal, which is actually from the Assassin tree, which is pretty cool. It's on a long cooldown, but it heals almost all my health, which is good to pop when I'm in trouble. So I'll take this guy out. Ooh. See, hear that chirping sound? That's actually the game alerting you that someone's about to see you. Unlike in some other games, even if you're stealthed, if you walk right in front of a guy, they will see you. And that chirp is kind of is warning you that you are in danger of being seen. So you kind of need to stick behind guys even when you are stealthed, if you want to remain stealthed. This is another guy kind of like these guys too. He's also a rogue. I would wager by looking at him that he is mostly using the marksman tree, which is the primary ranged rogue tree. Is also very powerful, as you can see, mostly bow based. He does not have a pet, which makes me think that he's a marksman and not a ranger, because the ranger is also a ranged rogue tree, but that one involves using a pet. So, ooh, shit! Started interacting with that pile of things instead of actually fighting this guy. The one thing, god damn it, I'm doing it again. Stop. Kill this guy, and then steal his stuff. There we go. Yeah, one of my quests is to gather this kind of scrap metal. For the most part, the quests in this game are pretty MMO standard. Gather this, kill X of that. Maybe I'll do a video showing a dungeon. The dungeons are really good in this game. They're very creative. Most of the bosses have interesting mechanics, even in fairly low levels. The only thing that makes me leery of doing it is I'm basically playing by myself, so I would have to do it with a pickup group. And as anyone who's played an MMO can know, that's really a crapshoot, whether or not you're going to get a group that knows what they're doing or not. and that matters more than in other games when the dungeons are actually fairly difficult, which they are in Rift, even at pretty low levels. Now this guy is attacking these, and as I mentioned in my last video, we can both do damage to them and get credit for them. You know, there's no tagging, so even though he's attacking them, it's not costing, you know, I'm not stealing them from him. We're both getting credit for them as long as I can land hits on them as well. The reason I'm incapacitating them, I mean, the main use for that ability is if you've got a group of more than one enemy, you can, like these guys over here. See, if I don't want to fight both of these guys at once... Ah, shit. Well, that didn't work out. Alright. I had a damage over time on me, and damage breaks stealth, so when it ticked and did damage to me, it broke my stealth. That's alright, I can take these guys without too much trouble. The old-fashioned way. It's gonna cost me most of my health, though, which means I'm gonna have to... Oh! Never mind, I leveled up, which brought my health back. So I need to, what did I just loot that was blue, too? I saw something blue. Oh, Lex, it's another one of these. Oh, I found one of these last time I was doing a video, too, from a robot like that. Dropped a piece of, like, special robot armor, but unfortunately... This one is plate, last one was chain, can't use either of them. That's alright. Alright, so I've got 2 points to spend. See, this is like the system of the guide, like I'm subscribing to the Shadow Stalker, yeah, it says down here, Shadow Stalker guide, so it tells me where to spend my points. You can also, obviously, you know, completely ignore that and do whatever you like, but for now I'm just going to follow it because, I'm lazy, and it's easy. I think I have a quest to sabotage these things as well. No, maybe not. No, I need to keep going in. Yeah, everything else I'm doing is up. I hope it becomes day while I'm still making this video, because this zone is really pretty cool looking in the daylight. See, he started to see me, but it takes him a while. Like, even once it starts, like, chirping that they're gonna see you, you have a couple seconds, so I was able to, oh, shit, to get behind him. Not so for this guy, though. One of the only things I don't particularly like about this game are some of the attack animations. Like, especially after Guild Wars 2, which, maybe I'll do some videos of that game, too, but that game is... The animations in that game are phenomenal, and I mean, everything that game did was pretty phenomenal. It's just I basically saw almost everything there was to see in it, and they haven't put out really any new content yet, so so I stopped playing it. But the attack animations in that game are super smooth and super fast, and you just feel like you're really fighting somebody. Whereas in this game, they're kind of slow. You know, the gap between attacks is noticeable. And some of the animations are just weird and awkward looking. Not all of them. Like, it really also kind of varies by class. Like, I feel like a lot of the cleric animations are actually pretty good. But like the rogue one, if you'll notice my finishing blow, which is supposed to be like a deadly slash or whatever, kind of looks like my character raising her arm up in the air with her sword held flat, like she's uppercutting them with the sword held the wrong direction, and I don't really understand how that's supposed to be a finishing blow, and it looks really awkward and weird, and I wish they could have replaced it since the game's been out for 2 years, and I know people have criticized the attack animations, but so far they haven't done that. It's a minor complaint. I mean, I'm sure it matters more to some people than to others, but
good to see
it doesn't really bother me enough to make me, you know, not like the game. I just kind of, something that I wish they would improve a little bit. What did he just tell me to do? Kill Golden Maw, Soul Magi, and Techno Magi. I also have a disguise I'm supposed to put on to spy on some guy in here, which I have not done yet. Malfunctioning rock ball. Are these the things I'm supposed to repair? They are. Or, not repair, sabotage. The exact opposite of repair. Die, giant robot. Boom, sabotage, that was easy. Oops, uh-oh, somebody see me? Yep, somebody saw me. Oh, does this thing not break line of sight? Hopefully I can fight her here without that other guy deciding to join in. I have no doubt I could take them, but the less health I lose in a fight, the less downtime I... Oh, no, I know why she attacked. When I sabotage those crystals, it's part of the same quest. Those guys spawn and attack automatically. There's a Technomagi. I do have quest to kill 6 of those guys now. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Boom. It is pretty satisfying to do that. In a lot of ways, being a rogue is like being able to cheat, because you can just freaking sneak by everybody. Although, you know, as I noted earlier, it's actually not quite as powerful in this game as it would be in some others, because of the fact that they will actually see through stealth if you walk in front of them. So if they want to make it an area that you can't sneak into, they can certainly do it. Alright, we'll sabotage this. Maybe I can drop into stealth before the engineer spawns this time. Ah, they're already attacking me. Shit. Accidentally targeted the guy behind her. And now he's attacking me too. That one right there, that's the animation I'm talking about. Here, watch, I'll do it again. Right now. Doesn't that look kind of silly? For like my character looks like she's going, "Huh," and like doesn't know how to use a sword correctly, which is not exactly the definition of badass sword fighter that I would like a rogue of mine to be. Can I sabotage this one? I need to do one more. Yeah, it looks like I can. I'm not going to bother going back into stealth this time because the engineers are aggroed on me regardless. Where is she? Oh. We're fighting these golden maw guys for some reason. I honestly don't know why, because I don't pay any attention to the story, although you certainly can if you wish to, if you play this game. Something to do with them mining and enslaving people to mine for them, and us not being happy about that, which is perfectly understandable. Therefore, I must slaughter them. Alright, that quest is done. I need to kill more Technomagi, and I need to spy on Nathar Kull. Oh. There he is. Alright. I need to use the Golden Maw disguise. Alright, let me turn off stealth. Golden Maw disguise. There we are. I am now disguised. Now I will spy on Nathar Kull over here. Hello, Nathar Kull. I am spying on you. Spying.
May the road be clear.
Yes, stranger, I will show you our deepest secrets. Oh no, a suffering miner. Oh. Yes, look at that weak body. Oh, I missed it, but apparently he captured that miner's soul in this soul stone, and now he's going to use it to make a robot. Da, da, da. Follow me upstairs and help me set up the soul trapper. I'll set up the cage for the next citizen. Good thing this evil mage is so quick to trust a random chick who just walks up to him. Where did... Oh. Can I trap him in there? Yes. Ha ha ha. Guess what, buddy? Now you're trapped. No, he says. Ha ha. Bring the soul shard. Nice. He was the one trapping the souls, but now his soul is trapped. How ironic. Also, you are one of the ones I must kill. Boom! Bet you didn't expect that. You thought I was on your side. But nope, I'm not on your side at all. Killed your boss. Well, I didn't kill him. I trapped his soul in a soul shard, but that's probably just as bad. I need more of these techno magi guys. No falling damage in this game either, which is nice. If I attack him, these constructs will attack me. I think this, yeah, soul magi or techno magi, so this guy will count too. But this guy is now walking right over next to him. These guys are horribly unobservant. I'm not even getting the chirp when I walk by them. Alright. Oh, there we go. Oh, of course, he's going to turn this direction. That's alright, we can deal with it. It's just such a waste to kill guys that you don't have a quest to kill, though. The days of EverQuest grinding are long past, where quests were worth almost nothing, and you just had to kill bad guys for the XP. Actually, killing guys gives you hardly enough XP to be worth it at all, unless they are, unless it is you are working towards a quest. All right, one more of these dudes. There's one. Nope, that's a Reaver. So is that. There's a Soul Magi back there. I'll go get him. Sneaking around. Nobody can see me. Guess what? That's what. Oh, piss off, Construct. Alright, we are officially done in this little cave that I've been in for the past couple minutes. So let's get the hell out of here. Hopefully without fighting anybody else. Oh. This friendly ranger who I saw before has killed most of these guys for me anyway, so don't really have to worry. Well, looks windy outside. Still nighttime. I don't actually know how long the day-night cycle is in this game. I don't remember. And I haven't been paying close enough attention since I've been playing it again to really figure it out. I know it's not set to mirror real time. Like on WoW, the whether it's day or night is based on server time. Real life, whether it's day or night. You know, it would get light at 6 a.m. and dark at 6 p.m. in WoW, wherever your server time was. But this game is not like that, because I've played at this time other nights and it's been daylight. And now it has been dark the entire time I've been on. So, however long they last, it's not synced up with real life. Which is good, because I like the variety. You know, if I'm going to play when it's nighttime in real life, I don't necessarily want it to be nighttime in the game. So I prefer it to be more variable. Not nearly as fast as EverQuest, though, back in the days of EverQuest 1 when it was 8-minute days and 8-minute nights. That was a fast day-night cycle. Or, no, it wasn't 8 and 8. 8 and 8, that's Minecraft. Minecraft was 8-minute days and 8-minute nights. EverQuest was half an hour, I think. Half an hour a day, half an hour light, half an hour dark. Or close to that. Somewhere in that vicinity, anyway.
Great sun, and ascended.
Yes, yes. Give me your delicious XPs.
Are you here to help?
Of course I'm here to help. Ooh, necklace. Don't want that. That's the one I want, I think. Yes. I'm a rogue, so I want lots of dexterity. Put actually found a random leather tunic that is better than my current tunic. Didn't change my appearance because, as I said before, I have this handy wardrobe function so I can control what I look like, and I rather like this look than the rather ridiculous way I would look if I was using what I actually had equipped, which is that. Look at that ugly like hat thing I have on with the half skull mask. It's ridiculous looking. Much prefer this. Anyway. What was I doing? I guess I need to heal my soul. I have up here, I have some soul damage. My soul vitality is only 65%. The way it works in this game is every time you die, you lose 10% soul vitality. I don't know how I got to 65%, but when you die, you lose 10% every time you die. And if you get to 0%, so basically if you die 10 times without healing your soul, then after that, every time you die, your stats get worse and worse until you heal your soul. So basically, you just want to heal before you die 10 times, which is usually pretty easy to handle. I don't know where the soul healer is here, but I gotta go give her some money. And ooh, that's an air rift. Air rifts are pretty cool looking. They're probably my favorite looking ones. But well, it's been about half an hour, so I should probably call this video to a close. Thanks for listening to me ramble and watching me play Rift, and I'll probably post another video soon. I need to do more Remember Me videos because I really do want to finish that game. Yeah, I'll see you next time.